Hi, it's Stephen Phillips here at Jinfo, and welcome to our September update. Now, August always used to be a quiet month, but everybody I've spoken to over the course of the last few weeks has told me, or been telling me just how busy we all are. And certainly at Jinfo, we've had a busy month too, and there's lots to update you on in this bulletin. So first of all, articles. We have now ramped up our publishing schedule and we are publishing approximately one article a week. And these are very much focused on vendors, products and technology. In the course of the last few weeks, actually, we've featured articles on the collaboration between London Stock Exchange and Dow Jones and their content sharing agreement that they've gone into. We've also reported on the lifting of the OECD paywall, the launch of Nexus Plus AI, which we featured before at Jinfo with a review with their product managers, and the release of the Copyright Clearing Center AI addendum. And the most recent update we've written, most recent article, has been really some insights really into retrieval augmented generation. Our article really delves into what this means, what is RAG, how it's going to affect the research world, and again, what you should be thinking about as this technology comes along. So encourage you to get over to jinfo.com, pick up all of those articles, take a look at them, and get really the latest on what you should be doing in response to these developments in the industry. Next, I want to focus on our September community session. So we previously announced we were going to do something on Gen AI and news strategy. We were probably a little bit premature for that, so we decided to delay it a little while, and we are speaking with a leading provider of news search services to join us for our October session, when we'll be reflecting on some of the developments in Gen AI and what that might mean for your news strategy moving forward. In the meantime, we've also been talking to a leading provider of market and industry research. That's the Business Research Company and its CEO, Oliver Gurdon. And he's going to be joining us on the 26th of September for our next community session, talking about evaluating sources of market and industry research. Now, a number of clients have talked to us about the emergence of many suppliers, many of whom are very, very new on the block. Nobody's ever heard of them. And clients and researchers kind of coming across these reports, which look incredibly relevant for their needs and massively valuable, but really nobody can credential or quality assuring this type of research. And often information managers are finding themselves having to make quite difficult decisions about whether to make a purchase of these reports, because they are not cheap. So with Oliver's help, we're going to talk a little bit about and discuss top tips about how you evaluate these new publishers and their reports and their research, so that you make a better, more informed purchasing decision when it comes to acquiring this research for your organization. So get over to jinfo.com, register for that session. Really looking forward to a great conversation. Finally, I just want to update you on a very recent report that we've released, which deals with strategies for dealing with vendor consolidations, takeovers, mergers, and acquisitions. Again, these transactions, these consolidations are, an increasingly difficult topic to deal with for many information managers, and a time sink as well, because you've got to kind of figure out what to do. So we've tried to take away and do some of the work, do some of the heavy lifting for you, and really lay out a very straightforward plan that you can follow when a merger or a takeover or a PE investment actually is announced for a specific supplier. It gives you a little bit of almost like a blueprint really, to kind of walk through what you should be thinking about, what you should be doing in response to that announcement. And as the transaction kind of moves towards completion, how you can be really leveraging opportunities there to get better value from the suppliers and the vendors that you're working with, and maybe even reconsider some of your portfolio strategy in terms of bringing new suppliers in to compete for that business, and maybe even terminating the relationship with that supplier if you don't feel confident that they're going to be able to support your ongoing business requirements. So again, get over to jinfo.com. It's a really extensive report. Hopefully you'll find it an interesting and useful read, and hopefully it will give you those kind of insights that you need in order to be able to build your presence, your credibility, engage your stakeholders, both internal and external, and demonstrate your expertise and status as a trusted advisor to help people work through these transactions and figure out what it's going to mean for your organization. So thank you very much indeed for watching this update. I hope you found it useful. If you have, please do click like, share and subscribe and ding the bell, and that way you'll get future updates from jinfo.com as we release them. If you've got any comments about what you've heard today or this clip itself, then please do fill in the comments and we'll pick those up and get right back to you. And in the meantime, all that remains for me is to again thank you very much for your time. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you next time.